Now then folks, welcome back to another episode of English Countryside Days. Now, if you've been watching closely, you'll have seen that I have, me and Junie baby have done a garden. We've called it Mrs Moore's Garden, the regrowth, and we have built a little air raid shelter. And under that air shelter, I wanted a picnic table, just a normal little picnic table for me and June to sit at in the shade, have a cup of tea, gin and tonic, madre, a drink of some kind, maybe a few nibbles and cheese and stuff like that. Well, anyway, I didn't want to pay a lot for one. I wanted to buy one or get one free off Facebook Marketplace. And anyway, I found this. Now, for the visually impaired, which is you, Auntie Sue, because I know you're listening, I have bought a cast iron legs for a picnic table and the wood. And what I'm going to do, folks, is I'm going to clean this all up, put it back together. He did actually have it on for £150. Or was it more? It might have been 180, but I can't remember. Anyway, so it then lowered the price to 80. I think that was it. I think it was 180. He knocked 100 quid off because the lad who was doing it was renovating a house. So what he did, he knocked it down to 80. So I sent him a message saying, "Is this still available? And is this £80 your best price?" And he said, "I can go down to 60." So I said, fair enough, I'll be over over Friday in the van to pick it up. And there it is. Parked up on a bus lane, so I'm half expecting a ticket. Because you never know with these councils. Now, these absolutely weigh a ton. They are cast iron. They're from a company called B&B. Is it B&B Foundry? I've not looked into them. But apparently these are about 110 kilos a piece, these legs. So what I'm going to do, folks, is I'm going to take these out the van because I need to get the dog crates back in, and I'm going to sand down the wood. I've actually got the screws in the front. They're a bit rusty, so I think I'm going to need to get some new screws and stuff. There's church bells ringing, and the church are ringing out for 12 o'clock midday. So I'm going to sand these down a little bit. I'm not going to go too mad with them because when all said and done, they're going outside and that's it. So I'm going to clean them down a bit, respray them. I've ordered the paint, and I'm going to sand down the wood and then put the wood back on there. And just basically that's it. So you lot can either watch me and come along for the ride of restoring a table, see if I can make it as good as it were. And that's it. There is a little bit broken there, but it is what it is, innit? So, okie dokie, folks. I'll get you in a second. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I forgot a bit carried away myself. I forgot to video me doing the first one. Got the old belt sander. I'm using 120 grit just to go for it. So here we have the first one. It's a nice red wood. I'm not sure if it's mahogany or not, but yeah, it's a nice one. So hopefully get these all sanded down, waxed up or varnished or something, and get the table back together. So I just happen to have a few little nails in here, which I can't get out because I'm trying to do this one-handed. There we get one. Where can I get one that's nearly coming out? Is that one coming out? about that one. They will come out. Oh, come on. You're making me look stupid here. Anyway, oh, there's a nail. Yeah, I'll take that one out for you. There we go. And that one. And that one. There we go. There's a few more. So, take them out. 2 down. 2 down, 1, 2. 2 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to go. My loving wife has been out and she says, Dave, why don't you scrape it first? She says that way you might save some of your sandpaper. So, to save some of the sandpaper, I'm going to scrape them, take the edge off, and hopefully get more sandpaper. Hey, my wife ain't just gorgeous, she's got brains. Okay, then there it is. 10 boards, lengths, planks, whatever you want to call them, struts, sanded down both sides, nails removed. I think that is some kind of WD-40 or something that he's used to loosen the bolts with, but no. So now what we're going to do is we're going to wipe them down with the damp rag, and then we're going to put some wood protection on. I can't remember. Here it is. Wood preserver on. I don't know whether that's in focus or not because my eyes aren't. Put that on, and then I'm gonna wipe these down. I'm not going to sand them or anything like that. I'm just going to give them a wipe down, and then I'm going to spray them with this nitro moss. So what it is, because it's an old set of an old picnic table and stuff, I don't want to actually lose that oldness. I don't want to make it look like it's something new. I just want to freshen it up and everything like that. So I'm going to sort on with this, and I'll get you in a second. So what are we doing here then, Junie baby?
Put some wood preservative on them.
And what is the wood preservative that you're putting on?
Lignum. Don't know where I got it from.
Lignum? Did he used to drive a Ferrari?
I reckon I got this from the hardware at Ashby.
Ashby. Oh yeah, on the high street.
Yeah.
So this will just, will it keep it this colour or will it?
I've no idea until I try it. I would think so. It says it's clear, but sometimes even the clear ones darken it up a bit.
Okay then, sweetheart. Well, you crack on with that and I'll go and spray. So as I said, I've cleaned it all down. I've rubbed it down with a bit of WD. Not everything's come off. I'm not bothering sanding it. These little projects end up getting too deep and too much. All I want is this to look like it's black, want it to look rustic, and I'm going to crack on. So yeah. Anyway, you people get the idea. So here we have then, folks, the wood. My Junie baby, she's done them. These two here. And those there. All nice and treated. Now, around here, we have the legs. There's one. Now I don't want them perfect. I've said this before. There's two. I didn't want them perfect. I wanted them to look old and rustic. I've not wasted going spraying on the top of there or on the top of there. I just wanted them to be treated, looked after, and then we've got that retro, rustic, period feeling. Right, get you in a bit. Okay people, so now the idea is you've got to clean these bolts up. Now they're old, they're knackered, they're rusty. So all I've done is that we've put them in vinegar, malt vinegar last night, and soaked them off. So that's the head now of some of the bolts. As you can see there, we've got the paint on. So all I'm doing is using a wire brush and scrubbing that off, undoing that bolt a little bit, scrubbing that thread, and then doing them back up. I'm not spending money on new bolts. There's no point. It's a complete waste of money. These will do the job. So here we go. Okay then folks, so the bolts have all been cleaned as I want them anyway. Now my major problem is, it's not a major problem, is which way round do I have the table? Do I have the table going this way so that we can both sit either side of the table and look out towards the garden, or do I have it going long ways so we both sit here and look out towards the garden? The only problem then is if anybody is here with us, they can't see the garden. So I'm actually thinking this is the length of the wood. So the wood oh dear, that ain't gonna say. I'll put it on the floor for now. There you go. So that is one of the benches, and it just is under the wood. So we're okay there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it up against that wall and then have the table so we can turn to the right or turn to the left, and we're all good. Ooh, strawberries. Ginger had a few the other night. Strawberries are coming on. Happy days. Should have bought another basket of them. So that's how it'll look in there. Yeah, all good. Right, I'm going to crack on. So there's the first bar put on. Got it all nice and steady. It's very heavy, very heavy, those legs, but there you go. So right, there's the first one on. I've not tightened it up or anything, it's just there loose. It's got some bolts at the bottom of it's got some bolts at the bottom of the screws, but it's not tightened up yet. Got to get it all in place, and yeah, I think that looks bloody good. So far so good. I don't want to jinx it, but it's not looking too bad. Ooh, bloody hell, fell down hole. So I'm happy with this so far. So I've got the top on. They're not all tightened up yet. Now I have to plan them out. I thought it would be just easy, straightforward, put them on and they'll just go in, but no, I think everything's been handmade, and some of the bolts don't line up with the holes, so you have to mess around with them and get it all lined up. But no, I suppose it's, I mean, I don't know how old it is and how it's weathered, but yeah, so now I've got to try and work out, there's only the 4, so 2 each side, work them out which goes where, and hopefully it'll pull it all straight, and yeah, sit down and have a cider or two. Sit above the wood, and I don't want them to. So what I've done, I've been onto Amazon and I've bought some coach bolts with a flat top, so then we can put them into the holes on the floor, onto the seat, and that way if you slide along or whatever, you are not, I repeat, not sitting on a bolt. So I'm going to start putting these in, then hopefully people, this will all be done. Okie dokie. So one side done. I think you'll agree that it looks better with the flatheads than the bolts that were set there. So right, on to the other side. Now then, welcome to the outro of the doing up of the picnic table, whatever. But I thought I'd just give you a quick walk around the garden first to show you how things are going. Strawberries, we've had a few off them. Very nice indeed. The garden walk, or the woodland walk, sorry. Got a few weeds coming through. Need to come in here and weed it, but it's something we're going to keep on top of and all that. Rhubarb. The rhubarb's taking, it's found its new home and it's doing quite well, so we're happy with that. And let's walk you around into Polly 2. These, I can't remember what they are, but if you do look, we've got some lovely looking flowers. Look at them booties, absolutely amazing. For the visually impaired, Auntie Sue, how are you? She's sitting there saying, I'm alright David, thank you, how are you? We've got some lovely spiky flowers with the buds have opened up completely now, and we've got a nice array of purple and white and blue stems. Then in the middle we've got a yellow stem and a purple stem. It looks absolutely amazing, really good. Moving on to my potatoes, they're coming on nicely. Now Bren, who's been working around the house, he says that the potatoes, leave them. He says, but then when you get flowers, come on, get me flowers. There's the flowers, the biggest, just beginning to bud. He says that is when they're nearly ready. Let's walk you round. I think I've showed you the bloody bench then, haven't I? We're really happy with everything that's coming on, saying this is our first attempt of growing the beans and stuff. We're happy. The peas are coming along. There's a few dead bits there, but I'm hoping that's just like nature, and it's, I don't know, I'm hoping. These are the beans that Elaine gave us, Mrs. Moore's daughter. They've got buds on as well, so happy days there. These beans seem to have stopped growing. I don't know why. I don't know whether it's because this place gets the full sun pretty much all the while. I've just watered them because the sun's gone down behind this big tree we've got there, and it keeps it going. Look at these. Ho-ho. I don't know whether they're rhododendrons or chrysanthemums or, oh, we've got a thing here. We've got a thing here, rhododendrons. So look at them booties. Nice big pink heads. Right, let's take you into Polly 2. I'm going to try and Michael Jackson moonwalk so you don't... what are you doing? Dog's in the way. So inside Polly 1, these are the carrots. Coming along lovely. These are the lettuces that I planted from seed. Look at them. I don't know whether the people out there, should I put them into split them up a bit, or should I just leave them and let them keep growing? They seem happy. I don't know whether if I move them, it might disturb them. But we've got some lovely lettuce leaves coming. Look, really amazing, good bloom on them, or whatever they are. More carrots, spring onions. More carrots. Anybody think I'm Bugs Bunny? The pepper, Sergeant Pepper, he seems to be happy. He's growing. We had the radishes. They were okay. They were good. We've got the flowers coming on the tomatoes. Everything seems to be... There's the watermelon. Oh, what's that? Is that a stalk for a watermelon? I do not know. I haven't got a clue. And the cucumbers, like I say, we need to start weeding, but we're a bit busy decorating, so it's a little bit too much at the moment. Really, we shouldn't have done this, but you know, here's Lurkio, he wants to go back. And these are the flowers. Now this is the vine. I honestly can't believe that we thought this was dead, but look at it now. It's got leaves and everything growing over it. Elaine came and pruned it up, and it's just growing. It's brilliant. It's great to see. Got blooms here on this plant and everything. The grassy knoll, that's growing well. We're going to leave that, let it keep growing, let it take some kind of stability or whatever it is. Let it take hold, and there you go. Right, so now then, let's walk you around to the air raid shelter, and here is the finished article. What do you think, folks? Comments down below. It's ideal for us. We just sit under here. There's the clock off Mrs. Moore's tree. We've saved that. And this is ideal. We just like to sit here, cup of tea or a lager or whatever, and we just sit here looking out at this is what we do. We sit here just looking out at everything we've got. Here's Lurkio. What's up with you, Lurkio? Bit windy now, but there you go. So thank you for tuning in to look at my tan. Look at it, working in the sun and stuff. Thank you for watching another episode of English Countryside Days. I don't normally say this on my other, well, I don't say it on my other channel, but this one I will. If you can, like and subscribe and spread the word of the English Countryside Days. I'd really appreciate it. Don't want it to be massive, I just want people to enjoy it. Yeah, so okay folks, comments down below. I'll be interested to know, and if there's any gardening tips you can see, let us know. Okay folks, laters.